Hello, my name is Beast Boy here, and I'm going to be showing a tutorial today on how to do chest pops and chest isolations, which is basically, I'm going to show you a demonstration. So you got forward, like this, and you also have, for the chest isolation, it's just kind of like a rotation, but depending on how you do it, you can like do in pieces or whatever. So for example, I could just go around like this if I want, or I can do this, which looks like my chest moving pieces. You can create different effects as well. Personally, what I do in my dance, for example, I'll dance and then I'll incorporate it, and I could show you as well how to incorporate it. So I might as well show it to you right now. Alright, so for example, you can do this, and then point at your chest, pop it out, and just move it around like that. Like if you hear a tick, 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 boom, boom. See how a different effect you can have. Alright, so moving on to the tutorial now. Basically what you want to do to start off is you want to have your shoulders back like this, and you want to push out with your chest as much as you can. Alright, basically you need to have flat abs, like you have to suck in your stomach kinda, like you have to suck it in, and then you have to push out. So you have to like tighten your abs. Basically it's tightening your abs and then you push out like this. Alright, so just practice trying to keep your chest out like this. Alright, so remember, roll your shoulders back, push out, just keep doing that. Also, another thing I should add is you don't just push out, you also want to go a little up with it. So you take a deep breath in, and then so you can do different chest pops like so. Now to move it in different directions, think of it as a controller. You know, when you play video games, you got like forward, left, right, and backwards, right? Well, for chest isolation is the same thing. So basically what you do is you practice just rotating your chest like so. And then when you get that down, alright, you can also do it the other way. Alright, when you get that down, you can actually just move in different directions and how you want it. So go with the song, it's like strobing. If you guys don't know what strobing is, basically it's moving in very slow motion, but in pieces. So it kind of looks like you're moving under a strobe light. You can do the same thing with just a specific part of your body, like chest. That's where the chest isolation is really great for, because you can just move in pieces. Alright, so moving on. I don't want to keep you guys waiting too much. Alright, so for the chest isolation, what you want to do, same thing like before. Alright, you want to keep your chest out, but instead, you don't just pop and then you go back. Alright, you pop, but then you leave it there. Alright, so your chest should look like this. And then, depending on where, well, I like to point because it creates, people tend to focus more on that area if I point, right? So it gives a different perspective, I guess, or a different view. Like you can do this, but I don't find it looks as good as me pointing to it in pieces or where I want it to go in different directions. So for example, I can go forward, side, side, forward, in. When you want to, and when you bring it in, you basically just hunch over. Alright, so on the side, if I do this, right, so you're hunched over and your chest is really deep, right? Because naturally you can't really go in, but just by bringing your shoulders forward, right, and being a little hunched over, it really create different effects. So we'll start. So side, forward, side, left, forward, right, in, left, forward, in, left, forward, in, left, forward, in. Right? Try the other side. Stick out, side, in, also like control it like so, like that. See how like the effect, like that's the effect, and I don't know what it's called. I don't know if there's other names for it, but I call it chest isolation. All right. Please comment, subscribe to the video if you liked it or not. Let me know, feedback, whatever. Alright.